Well, hi everybody and welcome back to the channel. So yeah, I'm on Fernbus Coach Simulator and I'm having a little look at this game a couple of days after its release because I've had a tumultuous time, I'll be honest. Not really into recording stuff off my Xbox Series X. I normally do my stuff off my Nvidia Shield Pro and using GeForce now, and tried using the Xbox's recording system and it's an absolute nightmare. It took hours and hours to upload absolutely nothing to OneDrive, which is the method I was going to use, and absolutely terrible. It then eventually, after about 4 or 5 hours, it came up with a message saying unable to upload. No idea what was up there. The file was below the 5 GB free tariff on OneDrive that you've got, so I've no idea what the problem was there. Unless there are limits on the file size you can upload, I don't know. I didn't look into it that far because I just got fed up with it. So, but anyway, we're here now, so let's get into it. So yeah, so we're here at the first screen. Let's just go into it. Now, I have had a little go just on the free play, just to sort of get a grips with one or two things. So I've changed one or two things in the settings, but it is going to be a first look at the general sort of career mode, as it were. So I'm just looking up here. So we've got free play, which we don't want. We've got shuttle and we've got FlixBus. So I'm going to use FlixBus and select new, and we need to put a route name in by the looks of it, don't we? So let's call this first look. Now you might not see me typing in here, but I am typing in, which you'll see in a moment. There you go. And the D-pad's not working. No, it's on the left stick. Okay, route number we'll have as 99, and now what do we do? Do we go onto the map perhaps? So I've selected Amsterdam as my start point, and as you'll see in free play I have actually gone to Antwerp and Ghent, I think. Right, it's just, oh no, Ghent's still unlocked. Sorry, still locked, I should say. It must be just Antwerp I did then. Yeah, just in the free play, just to get a grips with it. So, but like I say, I've not done career mode at all. So I think if I just hover around there somehow, that's the depot, which we don't want. We want bus stop, I think, don't we? There we go, a little bit fiddly. Reminds me of Train Life, this actually, trying to navigate around this map. So let's select that. So that's the first. And it's not put a route in though, has it? That hasn't put a route in. So why is that not putting a route in? Do we have to click that first? So Amsterdam to Antwerp. Ah, there we go. So it looks like you have to select where you are as well, which is rather strange. I thought it would have just worked that out where I am. I suppose actually no, because you've got to get to the bus stop, haven't you? I suppose, yeah, because we're at the depot at the moment. Yeah, okay, fair enough then. I will let it off. Right, so once we've done that, we need to come back out of the map and work out. I don't know what that is. I wonder if that's a return journey, probably. So we click save, do we? Yeah, click save. And I do know this is a scale of about 1 to 10. So I think it's a 1 to 10 map scale and a 1 to 10 time scale as well. So if you're doing something that's, say, 60 minutes game time, that will be 6 minutes in real time. So I think that's right. So what do we do now? Is it next? Yeah, and we'll choose realistic mode. So we have, by the way, I've silenced, one of the things I did do in the settings was silence the menu music, which I tend to do for copyright reasons as much as anything else. And it also gets a little bit annoying after a bit. So yeah, so it looks like we can customise stuff there, put our own number plate in and everything. We'll have a look at that in a future episode. And we can actually just change those though, can't we? So I quite like that black and green actually. I think that looks quite nice. I think we will choose that one. So is that all we have to do? We're not going to mess about with the number plate. Do we just come back out now? Choose, yeah, okay, it looks like that's worked. Okay, and character, what have we got character-wise then? So there's no indication of how you change your character, but I've worked it out for myself, but it'd be nice to have some kind of arrows or something to work with. So I don't know, we've got 3 to choose from, haven't we? So let's choose the older geezer there, seeing as I'm kind of that description. And again, we've got to choose realistic. Yep, okay. How many times do we need to tell it that? What have we got along the bottom then? We've got control mode, which we've set, date, which looks like it's of today anyway, and time, looks like it's the correct time, and weather, what have we got in there then? So, oh, is that dynamic? Sunny, rain, thunder, and fog and rain aren't there, so I don't know why they aren't there, unless we've got to work up to them. I don't know. Let's leave it on sunny though, just for now, I think. So we need to work our way back and start game. So let's see how we go. So yeah, I've had to buy myself a capture card. I've invested in a capture card. Now, the capture card I actually got was a sort of free mode one, so you can record your stuff onto a micro SD card. It saves you having to have a PC. So I can then take that out and I can stick it in my Pixel book and sort it out that way. I do have a laptop. I do have a laptop to it, but it's not a particularly powerful one, so I could use a laptop as well. But I find the Pixel book is really handy. So right, here we are. I'm just wondering now why have I not got any sound in my headset? Oh, there we go. You've probably seen headset assigned come up there. It had turned off because there was nothing happening. So that should be good to go now. Right, so looking pretty good graphics wise, isn't it? Yeah, like it. Very nice. Let's have a look in the bus. So it's a simple click and in we go. And there we go, we're in the seat. So we've got the sat nav pumped in yet. It looks, is it automatically pumped in, I think, on here, isn't it? Now, I think every time you come onto there, I don't know, I seem to think, I've been on a couple of times, like I say, in the just messing about in the free mode, and every time I've been in, I've had to reset the bus. Although that looks like, actually, well, it might have actually saved it, I don't know, to be honest. Let's just move that back slightly. I can't work out whether it saves it or not. I don't know, it might be just my imagination, whether it saves the settings or not. I don't like these two digital mirrors on. I have to say, I like to do mine realistic, so we will leave that at that, and we will come out of here then. I'll tell you what I do want. I want to keep that top hood on because I find that quite handy. It's a bit like Euro Truck, that. So I find that quite handy. I'll tell you what we haven't done though. We haven't had a look around the bus, have we? So how do I get out of here without getting rid of that thing? There we go. Let's get up out the seat. Let's have a quick look at the bus. So there we go. Nice looking seats and everything. Looking very posh. Nice Skylights are 2 there. Very good. Okay. Let's get this door shut. It's a little bit loud, isn't it? Which button was that? Oh, lucky me. No, it's that way, isn't it? That's better. Shut some of that ambient noise out. Okay, so let's get the thing started then. So we need that setting there and handbrake off. And we should be good to go, I think. I think that's about all there is to it. Let's see. Can we move the bus? No, we can't. Are we in drive? No, we're not in drive. That's why. I thought I'd selected that. There we go. Right, let's get on our way. Now, there's no sat-nav coming up yet, so I don't know. I know in Euro Truck, because I've played that quite a bit, that it doesn't come up until about when you get out. Ah, there we go. It's exactly as I said. Oops. Oh, can't see round here. They're not letting me go. Oh, what an absolute mess I'm making here. Why does it keep going forwards? I don't want you to go forwards. Let's get into reverse. Back out of here. So I'm not happy with this at all. Let's just get out of the way. Let that truck get out of the way. Go on, bugger off. Now, the one thing I did do in the settings, I meant to show you the settings, didn't I? Was I dropped the... where is it now? Game, and I dropped the autosave down to 10 minutes, is what I did, one of them. And I took the, where is it? The head swinging, sorry, center camera, I took that off. Didn't like that particularly. And the head swinging as well, to be honest, I'm not entirely sure what that involves, but the other thing was it in, oh yeah, traffic density, there we go. So 65%, I've got that on down at the bottom there. So they're about the only ones I've changed, to be honest. So let's get back out. Okay, so let's, oops, I'm still in reverse, aren't I? Stop. Right, let's have another go. I think it's because I'm sat, I've come back a bit in this guy. I'm not sure I like this coach, if I'm honest. It's he's letting me go, so let's go then. There we go, we're off and we're away. At last. And the speed limit's 50. Now, I did want to do away with that that sat-nav in the bottom corner, but you can't see the built-in sat-nav very well on a lot of the coaches, so I've kept it on just for now. But yeah, I do like how the coaches drive. I think they drive very well, actually. It's very much this game, as I've played a little bit of it, it's very much of the style of Euro Truck Simulator, I feel. By the way, if you are liking the videos, please give the videos a thumbs up. It really does help along with the channel, and it doesn't cost you anything, but it would mean a great deal to me if you could give the video a thumbs up, and that would be great. And subscribe to the channel for more videos, and click that notification bell as well, and it would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. A little bit of a dodgy bit here. Not even at the bus stop yet, are we? You see, this is what in free play I didn't. Where's he going? Where's he going? What's the? What the hell's happening there? There's some mad drivers in Amsterdam. Bloody hell. Right. I've totally lost my thread now. It's totally took me off what I was saying. A little bit of a stutter there. Go on, Mr. Taxi. We're taking another left turn, are we? It looks like we can go at that. Where did he go? I think the level of traffic is just about right, to be honest. I think it's not bad at all. There's just a right amount, I think, at 65. Maybe something that I tweak at some point, but I think it's looking pretty much okay at the moment. Just give the back end a bit of a wide berth. Now, I'm getting a bit of stuttering on my screen. I don't know whether it's the same for you guys watching on YouTube, but I don't know. I turned the actual, I turned off the variable refresh rate, because I've got that on my TV. Where am I going here? I need to go around here. Yeah, I turned off variable refresh rate because it said it can interfere with the capture settings, but I did do some tests and I didn't notice. Oops, bus stops here. I didn't notice so many issues going off, so I may well put it back on, but we'll see how we go. Let me know in the comments if it's proving to be a bit of a pain. So anyway, what do we need to do here? We need to go into neutral and pop the handbrake on, and we also need to open the doors, don't we? So that's on that one. There we go. And have we got our passengers here? We have. Not very well parked in this parking bay, but you know, how many bus drivers do? I hope there's no bus drivers watching. What do we do here then? Checking passenger, there we go. Log in, and now this is something I've not done before. So, right, so we've got RLE, and we've got a list on the left. So I'm assuming she must be on that list if she's coming along, but I can't see her actually. So what do we do? Do we check her in? Oh no, ticketing valid, so she's not going with us. We've got a twin here. In fact, we've got some more twins as well. So let's check this one in. This is yeah, well, it looks like she's coming along, doesn't it? What about you, madam? I don't know who I'm checking in here, if I'm honest. Doesn't seem to be giving me the option. Let's do the others first. Can we check you in? No. Seem to be having a bit of a problem lining things up here. Can we do you guys? Right, there we go. Yep, that's you. So it looks like if they haven't got a ticket, it just tells you that they haven't. It's left at that, isn't it? So we can speed this up a little bit now then, probably. Can we check you in, madam? You've got to get right up in the face, haven't you? And you? Yep. And what about you? Yeah, you've got to get right close up. Let's try you again then. Oh no. Oh no, we've done it, haven't we? In a manner of speaking. Yeah, you can probably get through this quite quick if once you get used to it. Doesn't look like he's going. I don't think. Jordan Zander. Oh, he is there. Oh, there we go. Yeah. It's that one. Yep. Yep. And then it's just you then, isn't it? I think that's everybody, because that lady's waiting obviously for something else or somebody else or whatever. So, right, let's get these closed. Lots of tooting of the horns, isn't there? Are we all okay, folks? That's great. Thank you very much. Right. Now then, we need to close the doors. Do it the correct way. Well, let's get some facilities on the go, shall we? So, coffee, Wi-Fi, toilet, passenger monitors. Not entirely sure what they are, but we'll stick them on. Oh, there, right. Yeah, we'll have that on. Announcement. What's announcement? Ah. Navigation monitor, yes, that's on. Is it all in German? We'll put the reading lights on. And what else have we got here? Oh, we'll put some lights on. We didn't have them on before, did we? That's high beam, indicators, parking, window, windshield. What's that one? That's driver's light. We don't want that. What's that? Retarder. No idea what that is. Oh yeah, we'll have that. I'll have that on about 21. Okay. So we should be able to get off then. So handbrake off, into drive mode, and we should be away. Nothing behind us. And we're off. Oh, we've got sound of mobile phones as well. She's probably ringing to say to her family, who's this bloody idiot driving this bus? Oh, little bit of curb there. Ah, they do have English, you just noticed, yeah. Brilliant. This is good, this announcement, isn't it? Nice little touch. Oh, nearly ran into the back of that. I think we're in the wrong lane here. I do like the position of that mirror there, though. You don't have to turn the camera so much to see, which is good. Come on then, let's go, go, go. Got a job to do. We'll get our indicator on. Some more traffic. I have to say though, I'm very impressed with this game, how it works, generally speaking, up to now at least anyway. I mean, there are one or two other anomalies I've noticed during the free play I did, which I'll talk about as and when they crop up. Well, we're going right here, aren't we? Can we look outside? Yeah. I think they've done a really good job with the graphics. I mean, there's some flickering going off, as you can see when you're moving the camera, a little bit of flickering around and stuff, but those things can hopefully be ironed out. Can't seem to zoom in or out though, because you can still control the bus obviously, so I don't know of a way of zooming in or out. I don't know if any of you guys do. You can put it down in the comments if you do. Let's get back inside and take this right turn. Just slow it down a little bit. There we go. Still tooting the horns. Oh, want to come out there. Oh, a bit wide. Why is my indicator on? Yeah, it's kind of a... I don't know, I'm kind of thinking of this game as a kind of cross between Euro Truck Simulator and Train Life in a sense. I just, probably more Euro Truck, but it's got that Train Life vibe with the map and everything, how you navigate the map, for example. So... Well, yeah, it's certainly better than the another game that this studio has done, which I think they did the truck game, Long Road was it, which I actually bought when it first came out, and within a couple of days I'd got a refund. Because yeah, it was terrible. You look at the mirrors here. We've got the mirrors working nicely. You've got reflections in them. You can see what's happening behind you. In the Long Road, you just couldn't see anything at all. I'm hoping I got that name right. I think it was the Long Road. But yeah, I thought it was shocking. And the way it was advertised as having these reflections in the mirrors. The graphics looked really neat and tidy and stuff like that. And when you actually played the game, I mean, traffic was literally floating down like they were on a parachute and landing on the road surface. It was absolutely ridiculous, and I thought, this just isn't for me. So I managed to get a refund on it. But this is looking so much better. But I do know it's on a different engine, isn't it? This is on the Unreal Engine, and oh, do we need to move over here? It was a bit late. Yeah, it's a different game engine, I know that, so and I don't think that helped them at all. Was it Unity? I think it was the Unity engine that the Long Road was on, wasn't it? Whereas this is, as I said, Unreal. And then, of course, Euro Truck have the in-house one. I think theirs is Prism 3D. But that's an in-house game engine. But I have to say, it works really, really well, that particular game engine. Really good. Now, you see there, these are some of the things I wanted to point out whilst we were driving on the open road, which is where you get these different shadings. You get like bright sunlight, and then all of a sudden it'll go dark, and then it'll come back light. And within that, as you can see now, you keep getting patches of, you see it's gone really dark now, the road surface, and you keep getting these patches that keep brightening up and slowing down and brightening up and slowing down. I'm just noticing our speed. Are we actually doing 100 kilo? Yeah, we are, aren't we? Doing 102 kilometres an hour. A little bit of pop in there. That's something else I noticed on the free play. There is quite a bit of popping. So it's not 100% perfect. I suppose, you know, no game ever is when it first comes out, but yeah, there is some pop in there. Hopefully they can get that sorted out. This light shading business is a little funky, but yeah, hopefully they can get these things sorted out, and it's the basis of a really good game. I do feel that. I'm just noticing as well, we've got the dirt on the windscreen, which I've not noticed before, which is quite cool. Let's get past this guy. Try and make a bit of headway. Now I don't know whether there's a cruise control on here, but I was looking the other day and I can't find a cruise control at all, so... But I thought there was one. It may be my imagination, I may be thinking of something else, I don't know. But I can't find out where it is if there is one. Oh, bit of a jam. What's going off here? Inside lane is moving quicker than this one. I don't know why they were going so slow. It's not like they've got to give way there or anything. And yeah, I'm just noticing the traffic on the other side. The traffic pops in, but well, at least it's not like I said, floating down on a parachute or a balloon or something. That was absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, I'm just looking at the oncoming traffic there on the open road. It is quite a way behind Eurotruck, I have to say. You don't really notice any popping at all on Eurotruck. So it has got quite a way to go. It's not without its faults, but it's not. It's not a massive deal. It's not something that is causing me any reason to get a refund on it or anything like that. It's looking like a half decent game. I'm not quite sure how the career mode works in the sense of, you know, you go around and you open up cities, but I think it would be quite good if there was some kind of business mode attached to it where you're having to run your own coach company or something. I mean, unless there is, I don't know. I'm not aware of one. Looking through the menu, there didn't appear to be any. It said career, but the career mode just kind of seems to be opening up cities to me. I don't know. Maybe wrong. Again, pop it down in the comments if you know any different. This windscreen is really dirty. Oh, sugar. Should have gone off there. Ah, bugger. Right, let's get back on the inside. Looks like we're going to have to go round and come back down, doesn't it? Oh, there must be something behind us there. Well, that's going to extend the trip, isn't it? We're going to end up being late now, probably. Got to get there by 18:04, and it's 16:41. So what's that? That's an hour and 20 minutes. That's 90 minutes. So we should be 9 minutes away, but I don't know. 9 minutes real time. We shall see. It looks like I'm having to travel quite a way down here before we can come back the other way, though. Now I'm topping out here with my throttle at just over 100 kilometers an hour. Now I know the speed limit is 100. We're coming off here, aren't we? Just slow it down a bit. Let's get real. It is a simulator. And need to go all the way around and come back again. Thought you were coming then. indicator on, thank you, Mr. Van Man. Oh, thank you. You weren't a very good van man. Absolute idiot of a driver. Now, I will say, if I've got one criticism of Euro Truck Simulator, some decisions by the AI. The AI is generally very good, I think, and there's lots of nice touches that they have. Like, for example, if you put your hazard warning lights on when you're manoeuvring, traffic will stop for you. And if you're approaching some roadworks on your side of the road, they know that you're going to have to move over a bit, and they will move over themselves to allow you through. So some nice little touches like that. But having said that, well, there he is. Look, that guy in that grey van. Having said that, they do what that grey van man did, and just pull out on you sometimes, which is rather frustrating. But I think the graphics possibly round the town areas is better than what it is on the open road. But when you're looking far ahead on the open road, it's quite... Oh no! I need to come off again. You gonna let me over? Right, I can get over now. Calm things down a bit, Beetle. Yeah, the open road graphics, because of the popping, like there, all them buildings just popped in, look. I do think it's better when you're actually driving around the towns and cities. That really does have a really good sense of realism, whereas I think the open road just needs some improvement. Nice shadow effects off the trees though there. So, you know, there's a mixture of good stuff and not so good, but let's hope they can improve it, eh? I do wish with the sat-nav that there was just that little bit more warning. I did notice the other day as well that the in-cab sat-nav, I think that's one reason why I didn't use it when I was playing free play, was if you look at that sat-nav, it says 50 kilometre an hour limit, and it's not, it's 100 at the moment. So that's something that wants sorting out. The in-cab sat-nav isn't marrying up with the hood sat-nav. So if you're listening, TML, that's something that wants sorting, guys. Remember, I'll just give you another reminder, guys, if you are enjoying the videos, please give them a thumbs up. It really does help along with promoting the channel. And subscribe to the channel for more videos, and click that notification bell, and please share as well. It doesn't cost you anything, but it would mean a great deal to me. So if we're not coming off at this next one, yeah, we're not. So I'm going to get out around this van if I can. Ah, no. I thought he was a lot further behind than that. To get used to that then with these mirrors. They're obviously a bit like in real life, they're making things look further away than they are. But I didn't think they were that convex. They don't look that convex when you look at them. But then again, I'm driving a long vehicle, so yeah, something that I need to get used to there. So just Keeping an eye on the sat nav. I think looks like, are we coming off here? Oh no, we're not. That's just saying get back to the left lane, isn't it? Which we will anyway. Now I did notice actually that there were other drive modes, so I don't know, can we actually change? No, you can't change them, can you? So I'm not entirely sure what the other drive modes mean either. Again, if somebody knows, put it down in the comment. Around these. Now I don't know whether that I'm just noticing that arrival, is that 1804 when we should be arriving, or when the sat-nav's expecting us to arrive? I don't know. I'm just trying to remember to keep an eye on that. I mean, I'm assuming it means the sat-nav, but I don't know. I also don't know what time we're supposed to actually get to the bus stop, or does that not is that not required in this game? Is there no particular time we need to be there? It's not like a city bus, is it? It's an intercity bus, so perhaps there isn't an arrival time as such. Just try and get the passengers there as quickly but as safely as possible. Oh, what's happened here? What's happened here? Better put some hazards on. No, we're okay. He's sorted himself out. That was very reminiscent of Euro Truck. Things happening like that. I'm sorry to keep comparing it to Euro Truck, by the way, but it is a game that I absolutely love playing, and it's just very much like it, although to do with coaches and not trucks. But yeah, it is very similar. Now we need to get over here. Is he gonna another bloody accident? You see, I expect the traffic will see the indicator and slow down and let me out, but it doesn't look like they're that clever. This is tight. It's nice and steady, does it? Supposed to be a simulator after all. It's not Gran Turismo. Let's have another look outside. I think the coaches look brilliant. I really do. I think they've done a real good job on the coaches. The paintwork on them and everything, they look brilliant. Now I do know, I mean, I've never, to be honest, this is the first bus game I've really played. I did buy I can't remember what they call it. It wasn't tourist bus. It was it just called Bus Sim? A bit cartoony graphics, and yeah, I didn't particularly like it for that reason. Oh, some glitching there going off, isn't there? Oh, we're turning right here. I'd have taken a bit wider berth if I'd have known. But yeah, Bus Simulator 21 was it? Yeah, quite cartoony graphics, and it wasn't really my cup of tea. So this is the first real bus sim that I've played. I actually bought the bus, which I think is by the same company, isn't it? The graphics in that are absolutely brilliant. So I had 10 minutes on that, and I've not been on it since, simply because I've been concentrating on other games. But the graphics on that were really, really good. Probably better than this actually, but it's that's more of just a city bus around Berlin, and I think that's a 1-to-1 scale of Berlin city. But no, this is the first one I've I can actually sort of see me getting into more. I've been more of a kind of train sim person, love flight sim, but not done much bus sim. SnowRunner, absolutely love SnowRunner. I think that's a brilliant game. Not done any videos on it because I think it's been done to death, to be honest. There's loads of people doing that. And to be fair, I wouldn't really know where to start. Just give a big vehicle some room, please. Thank you. Well, perhaps you could argue I should have waited a bit, but... Now, what's this guy doing? Is there a queue ahead? Ah, there is. Okay. I thought he just decided to park up. On 1801. And how far have we got to go? 1 kilometre. Right, okay. So yeah, it does look like then that time of 1804 is when the sat-nav's expecting us to arrive. Then it's not the actual predetermined arrival time. Held a fair while here, aren't we? It's certainly not going to be 1804 by the time we get there, I don't think. Although, does the clock stop if we're not moving? It's been at 1802 for a while, hasn't it? Yeah, you see, it's moved on now. We've moved. The clock went to 1803 as soon as we set off. So I don't know whether the clock's related to the travelling. 1804, we're still not there. So yeah, it looks like we are going to be a little bit late then. No idea what that big building is in front, but it looks well, doesn't it? It's like I was saying earlier. I think the city scenery is brilliant. Really is good. And look at all the traffic. Can we get through? Ah, bus stop's there. Brilliant. We're here. We're a bit far from the curb, but I'll take that. Okay, neutral, parking brake. We will turn the engine off, and we need to open the doors, don't we? Turn everything else off as well. Oops, I haven't had that. Okay. All the passengers off. Do we need to Not sure whether we need to undo this or not, really. There's nothing in there, is there? So no, I think we've done. It says go into the bus anyway, so let's go into the bus. Hold X to set the destination in the bus cross menu. Well, I thought we'd done. Because we're at Antwerp, aren't we? We've done there. So what happens now then? I've no idea. Let's just save it. And I don't know why it's saying Germany first, look. Well, that takes us back out. Oh, I don't know then. I'm just looking on there, it says Amsterdam to Antwerp. So we should have done, surely. 14 got on, 14 got off, that's it. So do we not get any XP or anything like that? I'm not entirely sure what happens here, guys, now. Are we sure we want to leave the current route? Well, we've done the current route, so I don't understand. Are you sure you want to quit? And you'll say, well, that's all right with that. Routes. Are you sure you want to leave the current route? Right, okay, well, we've left the current route. Do we not get anything for that then? Not really understanding that, guys, if I'm honest. Don't know what that's all about. We can't continue. Load a game. What happens if we load that back up? Let's just have a look. See what happens. I mean, to be honest, I don't even know if there is any XP on here or anything like this. Is what I was saying about career mode. I don't know. I don't really know whether it stretches that far. I mean, do we earn any money? Because nothing happened. The passengers got off and that was that. Right, so we're now, where are we now then? Oh, so we are in Antwerp. We are in Antwerp. All the passengers have gone. Yeah, I don't know then. Let's come out of here. Let's go back to the main menu. I'm just intrigued to see what's happening. What's happened now? Ah, there we go. Start game, career. Yeah, well, I've no idea then. I don't know. It doesn't look like there's any particular career mode then, does it? I certainly haven't had anything crop up or whatever, so... says rank 0. Oh, XP 707. I've just seen that up there. Right, okay. So rank 0, XP 707, advanced. Next level progress 58%. Okay, base town Amsterdam, radius 350k, express check-in. Night routes are locked and FlixBus routes are locked. So, right, okay, well, there was something there. But anyway, I'm going to call it a day at that, guys. Thank you very, very much for sticking with me and getting to the end of it. And please give the video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell and share. And it would be really, really appreciated. And we will catch you on the next video. So take care and bye for now.